drove down here, my parents came with me, and on our first day in Atlanta, my dad looked out the car window and said, "Hey, what is this, the gay part of town?" "What is outside the car, Dad?" But then I followed his gaze, and he was just looking at a MARTA bus stop sign. So, my dad doesn't know what a rainbow looks like. Now we know that. I'm a pretty tall person, so dating for me is kind of weird because I'm finding that like men my age aren't super comfortable being the little spoon. They're like, "Sam, I'm the man. Why can't I be the big spoon?" And I have to say, "Sweetie, honey, baby. Listen here, squirt. I wouldn't just go around wearing a jacket that was too small for me, would I? Why would I put you back there? Get in the front like a baby Bjorn where you belong. We'll all be more comfortable." I'm rounding the corner of 30. I need a lover, not a backpack. It's weird because like being tall, things like OkCupid, like they ask for your height and your body type, and out of this world's not an option. So it's like, what's a girl to do? But for me, when you read my OkCupid profile, it just sounds like someone's announcing the stats of a pro wrestler. It's like, here's Sam, she enjoys pad thai, riding her bike, and coming into the ring. 6'1", 220 pounds, Sam the Masculinity Destroyer, Gordon! That's where you should cheer for me. It's fine. But people do think I'm going to show up on our first date, like, "I'm going to go on this date, and I'm going to eat that sushi. I'm going to ask how many siblings you have, what your relationship with your father was like, and maybe they were going to kiss." And I kick over a table, scoop up my date like a caveman, take him home, and suplex him with my vagina. It's my finishing move, you know? That's how I won the belt. I was hooking up with a guy that was a lot younger than me for a little while, which is gross. But like also sexy. Like I understand older men at this point, like my dad. No, I was dating this younger guy and he did this thing where he would whisper in my ear like, "Oh yeah, what's my name?" It's like, I don't know, dude. Listen, your 20s are scary. I get it, but I can't tell you who you are. I got 2 dick pics in a row recently. I know. I made a wish. To never see one again. No, it's frustrating because you would think at this point in my life, like my dad and my stepdad would stop competing with each other. God, I'm never gonna love you guys. It's gross. I feel like we need to stop naming little girls Chastity. It's just like too little too late, you know? I don't know, I think it's weird to name your daughter after a thing you didn't do. And also, it's weird to name your daughter after a gender expectation. We shouldn't be naming little girls Chastity unless we're also going to name little boys Never Cry. When I was a kid, I really liked that movie Johnny Tsunami. Do you remember that? If you don't, quick synopsis. A surfer boy from Hawaii moves to Colorado? And takes up snowboarding, and he's like, "Whoa, snowboarding's like surfing in the snow." That's the movie, that's it. But I grew up in a place with no ocean and no mountains, so I was like, I totally get this. So much so that like like the first day of third grade, when I showed up, we had a new crossing guard named Mr. Baconiak. And he did this thing that I loved, where like he'd wave us on with one hand, but then like remind us to hang loose with the other. And every day I'd come into school just like, Mr. P, what up? Until like 3 weeks into the school year, when my parents got called into the principal's office to discuss why their child had been openly mocking a man missing these 3 fingers. Which in hindsight was super ungnarly of me. Sorry. My sister married her high school sweetheart, which was also gross. Think about who you liked when you were 16. Now imagine you still want to have sex with them. Gross, they're 16, you guys, settle in. My sister married a high schooler, so now she's married to a man who has his own name tattooed in barbed wire across his bicep. So when you meet my brother-in-law, it's just like, Greg, nice to meet you. Which is gross. Should be noted, the tattoo doesn't go all the way around his bicep because it hurt too much. But my sister gets mad when I make fun of him. She's like, that's my husband. I'm like, I know. It's crazy. But I don't know, she gets mad about that joke too, because it's like making fun of him. But I think that's unfair, because like, I didn't write it, Greg did. All right, I'm Sam Gordon, thanks so much.